Welcome. Welcome to Wayne's Weird World. These are some of my mounted orchids. That's a biggie. This is a classic way that people mount orchids on manfern. But that's not really what I'm on about. I like to do them so they're a lot more natural. So they're hanging the way they would be if they were on a tree. And each and every piece is different. They're very, very individualistic. No two are the same, even though I may have several orchids of the same cross, same hybrid. When I mount them, they're all different. So today, we're going to mount an orchid. And this is the one. Sort of half falling out of its pot anyway. Needs some serious attention. But one of these days, I'm going to figure out how I want to use that one. But I haven't got there yet. So, it's time to get working. Alright, now, first up, no, I brushed my teeth earlier. I try and clean them up. A lot of the pieces are driftwood from Bass Strait, which means salt. So I usually give them a soak in a bucket overnight, 24 hours, pressure wash sometimes, or just blast them off with a strong garden hose. Remove any loose material. I gave this a bit of a scrub earlier, so there's not too much falling loose. It's all pretty good. Okay, that's it. Now the first thing I do, I need my lap blanket. No, this isn't for you to jump. This is for you. You get the other blanket. Okay. First thing is to prepare the mount. Now some people do all kinds of weird knots, but I do it very simple, well, usually simple. That's a clove hitch. And if you do it 2 or 3 times, yeah. Then it will hold very, very well. Trim off that. I do not leave any fish line around. It always gets thrown into my wood fire. I don't want to have little creatures getting tangled up in it. Okay, that's ready. Sphagnum moss, Orchid. One of my kids. Always make sure you keep your label nearby, because you don't want to forget what you're doing. Yep, sometimes they do go through the pot. Clean them up. Now you see, we've got a lot of dead roots in the middle. All that cluster is going to get trimmed off. Wait a minute. Do we have 2? No. Okay. These were cleaned the other day, so they're ready to go. And I clean them before putting them back. Now, Aww. Well, I'll bung that in a pot. That may be alright. Okay, that's that. Now, when I position it, depends upon where the roots are growing and the new growth. But I think that might be all right because it looks like it's going to grab on. Sphagnum moss, sometimes I put a lot, but I don't put as much on anymore as I used to. Some people I've actually watched use super glue, which does work. Hot melt glue even. Yes, it does work. But when I finish and these roots are growing really well, I won't grab the other one, they hang on by themselves. They attach to the mount as they would to a tree. Okay, now grab your fish line and firm and gentle wrap. I try not to pinch roots. Some people use heavy wire, but the beauty of fish line is that you can cut it and very gently tease it out and leave a really lovely orchid behind with no damage whatsoever. Easy to put on, easy to take off. Just snip it and then slide it out, and it's really easy to tuck it underneath the root, around them, and that's it. That's quite firm. This is where my knees come in. Let's try and move that a little bit without damaging the roots. And then I just do that backhand. Sometimes I have to hang on to the orchid, and I have to be able to do this one-handed. That's why I use that knot. Okay, that's mounted. That's firm. The only other thing I need to do is label it. And when I label it, the label goes on, tucks, and falls to the back, just like this one. And it's done. This one happens to be supplied from Rosella Orchids in Grafton, New South Wales. And that's the new baby. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you very much. See you next time.